So Donald Trump says that maybe you don't need a wall and might let the dreamers stay anyway. Most of the right wing is furious, but some of the right wing are still trying to find a way to kiss his ass. So we go to Bill Mitchell. I don't know the dude, but I guess he's a right winger. Anyway, he says this is how Trump negotiates. It's shocking to some since we're not accustomed to strategic thinking from politicians. Donald Trump, strategic thinking. Okay, anyway, so he's saying like, no, he agreed with Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi so that later he can disagree with them. Strategic thinking. That's some strategery right there. Likely not. Then we go to, of course, Sean Hannity. Oh, poor Sean. He's got to, like, oh, he wants that wall so bad. The dreamers, he can't stand them, but he's got to agree with Trump. That's his job. Okay, so Hannity says, if reports true 100%, I blame Republicans. They caused this. They wanted him to fail and now pushed him into the arms of political suicide if true. In other words, this is political suicide. This is, oh my God, what our Republican 101 is hate immigrants, hate Latinos. What are you doing? It's the Republicans' fault. It can't be my Donald's fault. The Donald's the dear leader. Oh, they made him do it. They pushed him into the arms of the Democrats. Look at what you made him do. Okay, he goes on to say, well, Mitch, great job to Mitch McConnell. You failed so miserably with healthcare and quote, excessive expectations. Now president has to deal with Democratic leaders. Oh, you're so sad and miserable, Sean. Like, oh, you're a natural born groveler. You're a beta, you're a cuck. Okay, so when Trump comes out, it's like, does not compute, does not compute. This is core promise, must still kiss his ass. I don't know what to do. I will blame Mitch McConnell. He doesn't have anything to do with this. Donald Trump struck the deal with Pelosi and Schumer of his own accord. This one you can't put on McConnell at all. You know, healthcare, that's fair, but not this, man. You're stretching. He goes on to say, politicians are supposed to keep their word. Republicans failed on healthcare, broke their word. They have failed. POTUS needs to keep his promises. He's trying to like gently nudge POTUS. POTUS, remember, keep your promises. Remember the thing with the build a wall, build a wall? Okay. And if POTUS doesn't keep that promise and goes for amnesty, it will be the political equivalent of read my lips, no new taxes. So just a tiny little tweak there, but like saying, hey, remember, let's blame Mitch McConnell and Paul Ryan, but don't do this. One last one, he says, weak Republicans have betrayed voters. POTUS needs to stay the course and keep his promises or it's over. Pelosi and Schumer can never be trusted. But notice he does not say that Donald Trump has betrayed voters, that somehow the guys who were, to be fair to them, and I'm not often fair to them, to be fair to McConnell and Paul Ryan, no, I am fair to them, they just suck. Anyway, in this case, they didn't do it, man. They didn't agree to the deal, they weren't part of the deal, they had nothing to do with this deal. All right, and Media points out, if the wall is already there, which is what Trump said, quote, already there, was the slogan build a wall just literally licensed for fund renovations to existing border barriers? And that is a fair question and one that should be asked of Sean Hannity and others. But before we leave this, of course we've got to do Fox and Friends, because they're like, wait, is Sean Hannity trying to out-ass kiss us? We're not gonna let that happen. We're gonna bring on Chaffetz. He's gonna have a super weak sauce explanation and excuse here. Let's watch.
What you need to understand about this is the president doesn't need congressional authority to build the wall. It's already there. He needs funding. So it's solely in the camp of the United States Congress to fund what the president promised he would do. He'll build it, but Congress has to step up and actually fund it.
It's already there, and it's not Trump, it's Congress. You know what I'm saying? Steve, Deuce, you got to jump in there. Make it even worse. Get a load of this. This is great. Watch.
Has the wall almost become symbolic? I mean, I know the president ran on it. It was a mantra, but at the same time, border crossings have gone down dramatically. And you were talking about how the wall exists in certain forms, and there's money to go to it, has to come from Congress. But do you think we're going to get to the point where maybe they won't build a wall?
Has it become symbolic? Symbolically build the wall. Symbolically build the wall. You guys are wonderfully pathetic. Keep making excuses. It's amusing for the rest of us. Thank you for the entertainment. Not something I say often to Fox News. Help us build independent media together. tytnetwork.com/join.